Good Morning CYBERTRON is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm Simon Furman, and you're listening to Good Morning CYBERTRON.
Perfect. Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, CYBERTRON!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning CYBERTRON, brought to you by the power of codeine that I had left over from my foot surgery. I'm not feeling good today, but I'll tell you what, half an hour ago I was feeling worse, feeling kind of better now. With us today, all the way from the deep south, you know what I'm talking about, it's Seth and Kyle.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Jesus, man. I like to picture Seth and Kyle as like some two-headed monster sitting in a trailer park in the south with like the heat raising off everything. And just every Wednesday, like Kyle just punches Seth until he's like absolutely unconscious and hanging off of his fucking shoulder like that. And just this week, Kyle hurt his hand. So Seth has to be on.
That's kind of what it feels like living with him.
That's kind of what I'm imagining. All the way from sunny California, it's Xavier.
Jesus, audio technical difficulties all around. You spoke up and my fucking eardrums are ringing.
I'm sorry, that codeine kicked in sweet as hell. All the way from parts unknown, it is the power couple, Dewanis and Wolf. How you guys doing?
Great.
Fantastic. Okay. We need the next time the money's up in the fucking Patreon, we're gonna get Dewanis and Wolf a mic to use. That way this shit won't happen. And all the way from British Columbia, he's currently in the restroom of a Toys R Us. I know, I can see him there. It's Thomas.
I'm on the road. I'm actually on the way back.
Well, don't take a shit in your car. Jesus, man. You should have fucking used the bathroom at the Toys R Us.
At least park before you shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that would actually be really difficult. I can't do it in the car.
Uh-huh. Take a shit in your car once. It's fantastic. And it scares the hell out of the other passengers.
And you know what?
If you're the one
you
driving.
know what's ironic about that, Thomas? It's called the Ontario Expressway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Road trip funsies.
Oh my God. Come here. You need to say hi to everybody. Oh, say hello, Newton. Oh, such a big kitty. You started off as such a small thing, but now you're a big kitty. Off you go. Oh. Wow, I tossed the cat and immediately the viewership went up. I know we need to change this channel too. Just nothing but podcasting 24/7. I'll tell you what, it is just absolutely incredible. The stuff that you can get on Prize Inside. Prize Inside is Trent Troop's Cults 3D page. I mean, look at this stuff. We talked about the Screamer Ghost right here. But this week, if you are a Motu fan, this week he put up the Sky Sled Doom Buggy, customizable. This thing has different engines, different monsters to put on the front, different guns, different steering yokes, even different platings on it. And I know for a fact, I don't think I'm telling anything that Trent doesn't want known. There are going to be more add-ons coming to this in the future, like ostrich legs that go from the bottom of it. This thing is incredible. And for $8, if you are a Motu fan, you can just fucking give every goddamn fucking Motu character you want a Sky Sled. The dashboards, Let me tell you something. The dashboard's the most fun. This is yeah. This is one of the sky sleds that I printed out. This is one of mine. This one isn't. But if you look at this, like, let me see here. Is there? You can see, like, he's got a little dragon that you can put in place of the engine. That's fucking awesome, right?
That is awesome, actually.
Tiny little dragon that goes in the place of the engine. There, He-Man is deciding to smash the fucking dragon that has its own little rock to sit on with the engine block, while fucking Egon Spengler looks on, terrified.
What is he doing here?
Well, sometimes these are all my figures. Sometimes I like to have fun with my little. I like to tell a story whenever I'm taking photos here. So there you can see, like, the engine in there. There's all the beasts that you can get with this, and here are the controls. Here are the controls. We have a battle damage one, classic controls. There's a blank one for a sticker. Check this, an Atari 2600 for the controls, and then a fucking monster coming out of the controls. You can see its eye, the claws coming through. I'm telling you, this is just absolutely amazing.
Oh man, that's super 80s.
Yeah. $8 gets you this. You want a 3D printer? Fucking travel to Micro Center. The Ender 3 right now is on sale at Micro Center for $50 goddamn dollars. The first printer I ever got was an Ender 3, right? The first one I got was an Ender 3. I paid $230 for it. Now they're selling a better version of what I have for $50. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Damn, and it's a nice
Sorry.
print.
This printer that
What's
you're
that
talking
place
about.
called?
Micro Center. Hold on here. I'll see if I can find the ad I was looking at. Micro.
How much is this printer?
Center.
I'm going to write that down.
How much is this printer?
Ender 3 sale. The last time I looked at Micro... Oh, here we go. I guess the sale is over now. The Ender 3 is now at Micro Center. It's I think it's $73.
Okay, that's not that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah, right
still
there.
Really, really good.
Ender 3, $73. The Ender 3 version 3 is $169. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Nice.
Creality Ender 3 version 2 3D printer, $49.99.
Damn. That is good to know.
Yeah. Go get yourself. I'm telling you right now, if you are a Transformers collector and you like to customize, nothing will elevate your customs more than a 3D printer. And honest to God, why wouldn't you at this point? Why wouldn't you at this point? It just makes life so much easier. And
it's that or no room for the sex doll, Scott.
Well,
you can't ask him to make that decision.
Get this, you can print your own sex doll.
Not with PLA plastic.
Well, no, you have to use TPU.
Well, of course, TPU.
Thank you.
What am I, a fucking savage living in the 20th century?
Yeah. Fucking hell. And over here, if you want to be less of a fucking savage, how about you get your ass onto Toy.Run? It's like Twitter or X. It's Twitter. It's fucking Twitter, but for toys.
Shithole,
Look at this.
exactly.
This goofy son of a bitch wants to know if anyone has an oversized block from AOE Mech that they would be willing to sell. That stupid fuck. Nobody listens to him. Fuck him. You fucking bastard. We'll see if this works.
Fuck that guy.
Man, for everybody else on this is fantastic. But this dude's a fuck. Oh my God. So we need to talk here. We need to talk. We're gonna stop sharing the screen. We're just gonna be face to face. Let's talk Transformers 1.
And unfortunately, I will bow out until you are done.
I
don't
will
want any spoilers.
I will message you whenever we're done. So
all right. So just to make sure, one final check. Wolf, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Beautiful.
We can hear you.
Beautiful.
You're good. So, question to ask you. I'm going to pick on you because you're the new guy and all. In front of Dewanis, name a good porn video for me to watch while I'm gone.
I have no idea.
Anything with Alexis Texas will do. I'm just be honest with you.
You know what? Good recommendation, Kyle.
Yeah. Kyle in with the clutch.
I mean, no one else was gonna nut up and do it.
I have options. The problem is there's too many.
Yeah. God damn. That's a good
Tell me
question,
to pick.
Xavier. Xavier, I will message you whenever we are ready. Dear listener, if you haven't seen Transformers 1 and you do not want to be spoiled, you have exactly 3 motherfucking seconds to end this. 3,
One motherfucker.
2, 1. Holy shit. It's a goddamn shame that this movie tanked so badly because it is really fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to start?
Sad it's tanking.
Yeah. Yeah. We kind of talked about this a little bit earlier. I'm hoping it's like an Into the Spider-Verse situation where it kind of tanks at the office, but screaming it fucking takes off. Because honestly, this is such a great movie. This is such a great movie.
Took all the things about Transformers and like just put it through like a filter. All the good shit you put in this movie, then did new shit on top of it that was also good.
Yeah.
It's like they got somebody to make the movie who gave a shit about Transformers.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Wolf. Go ahead.
Oh no, yeah. I was say somebody said.
Yeah. It stunned me because with the series as of lately, the TV series, it seems like you have your 5 to 8 Autobots, your 4 to 7 Decepticons, and then that's it. And maybe like you have a character of the week and what have you. The amount of characters in this was absolutely incredible. I mean, it was like somebody was saying they saw Axer on the screen, and it was. I know that I saw like, RC and fucking Dreadwing and
Jackpot.
Jackpot.
Yeah, Jackpot.
Red Alert was the first guy I saw.
I love the fact that Dreadwing wasn't like the Dreadwing of like, Darkwing and Dreadwind. It was fucking the G2, the fucking green and gray, one that the little tiny Starscream BB thing hooked up to.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I was like, oh shit, that's a deep cut.
Darkwing was also an asshole.
Yeah, he was.
Leaving the theater though, like I pointed out that Axer was in the background, and I just said to the people I was with, I bet there are hundreds of people in the world who even would recognize what that was.
I think my favorite part of this whole thing was the Walmart toy live stream, where the woman who was hosting it accidentally declared that she had illegally downloaded it and watched it at home.
I don't remember that because I don't pay attention.
No, go watch that. It's great because she's sitting there going like, and the woman was attractive. The woman was very attractive. She had this kind of like Middle Eastern Native American flair. I have the video here someplace.
Just give it to fucking Xavier. He can beat off
here you go, you lucky so-and-so. Beat off to this. Let's see here. Desktop. Do I have the video here? Let's see. Okay, here we go. And nope, that's my illegally downloaded copy of it. Here it is. Let's see.
Hello, everybody.
And I'll minimize this and share the screen. Screen 1, allow, and we'll mute this because we don't need to be we don't need to be broadcasting this. But no, it was this woman, this Asian dude, and like I said, she was attractive, had like a Native American Asian feel, and she was like saying like, "Oh, I saw Transformers 1. Transformers 1 was great. I watched it on my tablet at home." And then, but I'll see it in the theater, after she immediately realized what she said. And like there were people bitching about that, and I'm saying, leave her alone. Leave her alone. I did the same thing. Taxation is theft. Come on.
You know how many people did that?
Yeah. I did it. I just showed you guys I did it. Watch this.
But you also paid for a ticket. So
Yeah, sure I did. I have Paramount Plus. I pay for Paramount Plus. They got my money. So, but
piracy isn't theft.
No, it's not. Piracy is fucking cool. And part of my wife's heritage, as a matter of fact, being that she's from the Caribbean. Like
What was that thing about downloading games? What is it?
It's like you wouldn't
if
download
buying
a car. Fuck yeah, I would.
No, but no.
Actually, I downloaded several cars with this movie.
Yeah.
But if what was that turn of phrase? If buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing.
That dumbass Ubisoft shit.
Yeah, I gotta say, I kind of agree with that. We do live in this scary society right now, where we don't seem to own any media, and it's really scary because that means a lot of media is in danger of becoming lost. Like one of the movies that I find so strange is almost lost media is the original Star Wars. Like Star Wars, as it was released in the theaters in 1977. Yeah, it's almost impossible to find a copy of that.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Another one.
I think I have a VHS of the Empire Strikes Back original version.
Dogma. Dogma's another one that's in danger of becoming lost media. It's
movie. I got the DVD.
What was that, Wolf?
Dogma's a great movie. I got the DVD.
Yeah, Dogma is fantastic. I have the VHS of Dogma. Absolutely, but it's in danger. It's in danger, believe it or not. There's like a whole bunch of different reasons, but I won't go into that there. Getting back to this movie, and yes, piracy is not theft, and I will stand by that with every ounce of my being. But getting back to the movie, this movie was absolutely fantastic. It was. I thought that John Hamm did an amazing job as Sentinel Prime, because he can really walk that fucking tightrope of being extremely likable and brave and being just a complete fucking asshole.
I love to hate him.
I was convinced in that scene where he talks to D16 and Ryan. Oh, he's not a shit like every other Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 10 minutes later, this fucker needs to. You took the one
I want to
thing
kill him.
I like the most about the Transformers lore, and you fucking ruined it.
Oh my god, the quintessence were great. I'm sorry, Wolf. Go ahead.
When they were in the desert and Alita finally loses the shit on him, and she calls him a Gobot, I felt like I got hit by a truck. That was freaking fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, she said the G word.
Mm-hmm. He called them Gobots like you would call people
dumb fucks.
Yeah.
Gobot with a hard G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it never occurred to me to use Gobot as a slur.
You're a knockoff, but isn't a knockoff. You're somehow walking the line. You're not completely useless, but you're not good either. You are literally mid.
You're really close. You're really, really close, buddy. You're
Gobot. I'm gonna use that.
Let's see. That's the title. Gobot with a hard G. There's nothing that you're gonna say is gonna be better than that.
I'd like to bring up. I really think Dreadwind. Is it Dreadwind?
Dreadwing. Yeah.
No, it's Darkwing.
It's Darkwing.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think he should really watch himself on social media. He was yelling minors a lot in that movie, and the wrong people might take that the wrong way. Just saying, you know, they grabbed two guys smaller than him. It was
Just
weird.
couldn't shut up about those minors.
I will say,
watch himself.
Two things I will say about, well, okay, three things I will say about this, and then I'm going to leave it go and let it open for everybody. I was really impressed with the voice acting until Hemsworth becomes kind of the leader character, where whenever he's rallying all the other minors with an E, whenever he's rallying all them, and he's just kind of, it sounds like he's trying to do a mild Peter Cullen impersonation, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was trying it out.
He definitely
Honestly,
sounded better than a lot of the imitations. Sorry.
To be honest, it didn't strike me as too bad, but his sort of mild Peter Cullen impression.
Mm-hmm. Seth, you were saying.
What do you think it was?
I'll admit his version of that sounded a lot better than all the people just imitating it. It sounded like it still sounded like the original voice that he has in the movie, but just a bit of that Peter Cullen in it, which I suppose is fine. But I do like the new voices they had for all the characters in the movie.
Yeah,
I think that they're a unique take on everybody. And actually, walking out the theater, I even straight up said, I think the guy voicing Megatron needs another movie to fully get that voice, because he didn't get to be Megatron that long in the movie. Megatron.
I talked to one of my students today, and they were saying, like, I go, did you see Transformers 1? Because all my students know I like Transformers. This is like a 14-year-old kid. He goes, yeah. He goes, I went to see it at the drive-in. It was really good. I didn't realize D16 was Megatron. And I thought, what a wonderful little surprise, right? Oh, this is Megatron. You know, man, that must have been a really cool little twist for him, right?
Yeah.
He must not have realized what Megatron looks like, because he looks like Megatron from the beginning.
Yeah. But no, very, very good stuff. Secondly, the Megatron's fall is the most believable fall of Megatron I have ever seen in any fiction, because I wanted to fucking murder Sentinel Prime.
It shocked me real bad. That when everyone else is like, we have to stop him. We have to like go this, and D16 goes, I want to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I went, oh, you just used the word kill in basically a G movie. I wasn't expecting kill. Oh fuck! This is where he turns. Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's just as enough as a slow burn as it is quick. Like, the movie does, it both takes its time seeing the progression while also not like lingering too long on it. You get enough time of it. It doesn't feel like it's rushed.
It's
believable.
It's not too rushed because he is shown very early on. He is a true believer in everything Sentinel Prime does.
And a Megatronus fanboy.
Yeah, and he's a Megatronus fanboy. So when he like finds out that, hey, Sentinel Prime lied to your face and murdered Megatronus, like, it's like, Scott, who's your favorite president?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Imagine Teddy Roosevelt murdered every president that came before him, and I'm trying to think of what else he could do that was awful. Imagine he was just a piece of shit.
He's the reason the wages are so low and there's no housing development.
He is ultimately the reason for everything we have now. Imagine that.
Like, if you told me that Teddy Roosevelt murdered every president that came before him, I'd be forced to believe you and that they deserved it. But
I believe that Teddy.
You gave me a bad example.
I believe Teddy would have done that. Actually, he did not fuck around.
I'm sorry, Wolf. What was that?
There can be only one.
Yeah, and that one's Teddy. I mean, after
Transformers won.
After Teddy Roosevelt died, his own vice president and best friend said death had to take him in his sleep because he was too much of a coward to face him in person. God damn!
That's not even a joke. I believe that.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if the presidency worked more like Immortals do in Highlander, and they go through the quickening after they kill their opponent and absorb all of their knowledge and wisdom?
I mean, it'd be a better country.
There can be only one.
This is the final thing I have to say about this. And whenever I say this, I'm only half joking. Do we have any Silent Hill fans amongst us?
I know a decent amount of it, but not like a lot.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say I'm a fan.
I love Silent Hill. But for a long time, the Silent Hill wiki was under assault by the guy who created it. Because he was convinced Silent Hill 4, The Room, and by extension, all the other Silent Hill video games were about circumcision.
Huh? What?
Run that by me again. What?
Okay, like this is actually kind of famous. I don't know if anybody here is subscribed to an internet historian named Wang, W-H-A-N-G, Justin Wang.
From circumcision to Wang, cool.
Yeah. Well, he did a whole 20-minute long video on the Silent Hill circumcision rant, right? And essentially, yeah, right? Yeah, and I mean, the Silent Hill wiki was damn near ruined because of this whole idea that this guy somehow got in his head that the Silent Hill series was about circumcision. And whenever I was watching Transformers 1 and it's like, they took the cogs from you at birth, I went, oh God, I hope he's not watching this. I hope he's not watching this. Because he is going to make this about circumcision again. Well, they take the cogs. They take the cogs from him at birth, assuming that it's, but it ends up crippling them later and robs them of their power. Yeah, I went, well, in another lifetime, the Silent Hill guy was a Transformers fan. But I am predicting, and I am one of the three best psychics of our day. The other two, I am of course. I'm predicting somebody will make this about circumcision with TF1. The other two best psychics of our day is The Simpsons and Limp Bizkit, because the Simpsons have hit so many things that actually happened, and Limp Bizkit, whenever they said everybody sucks and everything is fucked and everybody sucks, by God, they were dead on the money with that prediction. So I am one of the mighty three. But gentlemen, please talk amongst yourselves about TF1.
Good.
Apparently, Matt Groening Matt Groening is a prophet.
Yeah.
Or a seer, or some sort of Volar.
Yeah. Oh. Can we call Xavier back?
I read it. All I can think to say anymore about other than it's good.
No, I think we did.
I read a scathing review where the guy I guess didn't watch the same movie that I watched.
Mm-hmm.
Where he called it ultra violent and the plot shitty and Scarlett Johansson is bland. I'm like, okay, hey, hang on.
Oh.
You didn't watch the same movie as me because it's not that violent, except for that part where he rips the dude in half.
Yeah.
On point.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson's the fucking best character in the movie.
Scarlett Johansson in that red dress lives fucking rent-free in my head. Oh
man, that reminds me.
Mm-hmm.
There were people that were complaining. I remember seeing this before. People that were complaining that somehow, this movie was woke, and I watched after watching it. I didn't know what they were talking about, and I had to think about it for a second. And I had to think about it for a while, and my thoughts were: is it because Elita 1 is a narcissist? I guess because she is.
Woke seems to be the word. Whatever you. Oh, go ahead, Wolf. Go ahead.
I you guys saw this, but the theater we went to had like a 30-second clip of three of the actors from the movie saying, "Thank you for coming to see our movie. We worked really hard. We hope you enjoy it." So right from the beginning, it's not woke. Like, they actually cared about what they were doing.
Yeah. I feel like the word woke is just what people use anymore whenever they don't like something. My fucking car is acting up. My engine is woke. You know, shit like that.
Schrodinger's criticism.
Yeah. Let's get Xavier back on here. Let me message
They
him.
can't really call her a girl boss. She's only that for like a brief bit in the movie. Then she gets fired. She's not a boss anymore. She's just a girl.
I like that in this continuity, she's a strong character before Optimus decides to make her second in command instead of, well, she's second in command because she was fucking Orion Pax.
Okay, I'm silenced. Help.
Development.
Come on back, Xavier.
Oh, AA-Tron. Did anybody else get it? I just spoiled it.
AA-Tron. Yeah, AA-Tron. Fucking Steve is the most important Cybertronian in history.
Where the fuck did that thing come from, by the way?
I don't know.
He just gets.
I
It
also
was
just
Steve
remembered,
at
too.
before the damn waste
Is that
pit.
fucking Steve?
That's
a 3D printed Steve.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys recall that, like, you know, Sentinel Prime's men were basically just Viacons?
Yes.
Yeah,
They were
Death
just
trackers.
Okay, I'm calling Xavier
Death
back.
trackers, you mean Eradicons?
One last thing. If
Yes.
Retro really wants to make money, they need to make a Steve figure.
Yeah.
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 Just to build a figure in one of their like kids lines.
What do you make
That's
so
all I
many
need.
fucking figures from this movie?
And then in the Walmart line, just re-release the same thing. It says Steve on the box.
Yes. Yes.
That'll work.
Absolutely. All right. I have messaged Xavier. Going over to the chat, Crossbones Koopa says, let's have a sexy party. Sexy. Dwayne March says, good morning, Vulcan. Wait, wrong podcast. Holston goes, hiya, fuckers. Crossbones says, live long and prosper. Technical Jim says, whip. Holson 85, better idea. Take a shit in someone else's car. Well, there you go. Holson with the great ideas. Dwayne says, I found a good use for that Ghost Starscream. I'm going to put it with my custom Gilthor. Man, that's great. 73 is better than 150 in reference to the Ender 3. Dwayne also says, I'm good with spoilers. Crossbone says, Strange New Worlds is fucking awesome. I got to agree. I do like Strange New Worlds. Dwayne Marsh, that is...
It's got women in it.
I don't give a shit. It's fine. Dwayne Marsh says, some people have been dissing the movie. I still want to see it. Ninja Bill says, hey, you folks. Crossbones Koopa said, can we get a Lost Light movie? I want to see Autobot Megatron live action. Ninja Bill, Teddy's lip varmint killed them all. Yeah. Crossbones Koopa said, Silent Hill 2 game is my favorite. Scott, have you played The Evil Within? I have not. I may have done a voice for that, though. I'm not sure. Holson85 says, Circumcision Hill sounds like a far more terrifying game. Ninja Bill says, gonna duck out while you talk about the film. No offense, fellas. None taken. None taken. He also says, have a great stream. By God, please, if you get the chance, go check Ninja Bill's channel. Absolutely fantastic. And Belushis goes, you've lost Bill. That's okay. That's okay. Bill didn't want to be spoiled. His choice. His choice.
Yeah.
And I applaud him for it, man.
Wise decision.
Yeah. Good, wise decision. Absolutely wise decision. Xavier, my ninja. Let's tell everybody in detail the Wikipedia plot line for Transformers 1 now that Xavier's back. Oh,
Transformers 1. Hold on. I'm going to conclude. I just found Transformers Come by Wood Rocket.
No.
I was so close. It was the perfect length. It was 20 minutes.
Man, that's perfect. Well, guess what else is the perfect length? Let's
Flatbread pizza.
Let's talk about JT Prime 17. JT Prime 17. He's a man on the inside. Who could he be? We don't know. Might be Mark, might be Evan, might be B-Mac, might be fucking John Hasbro. We don't know who JT Prime.
John Hasbro now.
What's that?
It is John Hasbro now because John Warden's in charge.
That's right.
Mark Hasbro can rest.
Man,
You bitch to blame for our problems.
take the fan away from your microphone. Jesus Christ, the audio issues tonight.
Wow. I thought that was interference coming from mine.
No. No, that's going out over the air. Fuck me. What the fuck happened to the internet tonight?
I don't know. It's good for a laugh, though. It's so funny.
It is.
Kyle better change his middle name to Jerry.
Yeah.
Must be some nuclear detonations or something disrupting the radio waves.
That way he's called Jerry Lewis. Laugh, you fuckers.
I heard a podcast today called it was about the Cessna Hacienda. And there was this like casino and bar. It was kind of like for rednecks in Las Vegas. It was called the Hacienda. And the guy wanted to break a world record, right? So they decided they were going to take the longest manned flight without landing. They were going to break that record. And they fucking did it.
How far?
50 days. 50 days. Wow. They had to fucking refuel by like skimming the ground. And then they built like a little porch on the side of the plane. So the guy could reach out and grab this 30-foot hose whenever they threw it up to him, right? So they flew around up there for 50 days. But this was their second attempt. And that record stood. Their record stood until like they stopped. They went, it's too dangerous. We're not going to do this shit anymore. We're not even going to record it. Right? So the first time they tried it, they only stayed up for 14 days and they had to come down because they strayed too close to a military base in Nevada and actually got caught in an atomic bomb blast.
Wow.
That's funny.
So
that's honey, I got news.
Yeah. The name of the podcast was Damn Interesting, if anybody wants to check it out. And it's called the Cessna Hacienda. Yeah, damn interesting, great podcast. Not at all like this piece of shit you're listening to now.
Right.
Can't even stick a transformer on this one.
Somebody
even get our audio issues sorted.
Yeah. Somebody asked JT Prime 17, does this mean we should be seeing the Titan or its listing soonish? And he responded with, when you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. And a lot of people are thinking this means the next Titan class is going to be Star Convoy.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I thought I was looking at that fucking thing down there. Like, my God, Transformers didn't Titan. I was like, no.
What?
Star Convoy, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
Kyle, did you turn into Soundwave?
Okay, Seth, Kyle, could you do me a favor and just go exterminate?
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Yes!
Crush that one.
Oh, I got chills.
Shit worked out pretty good, actually.
Yeah,
I cannot find the toilet. Oh no, it's coming out.
Mercy.
Mercy. Locked me outside of the bathroom.
Maybe you should try restarting your computer.
Or not.
We'll wait for you.
Sounds like you got a future in Hollywood as a voiceover artist.
Well, Dewanis, Wolf, what do you think about a Titan-class Star Convoy?
I think it's going to be great.
Okay.
I haven't even looked at it yet.
What do you think it could be anything else? Is anything else popping to mind? Because, I mean, it could be a Battlestars 3-pack. I mean, Grandis, I think, would make a great Titan class, and he was part of the Battlestars.
Ooh.
He is the missing link, too, because just depending if you've gotten Star Convoy already from, like, Selects, and you've already gotten your your Star Sabers and your whatnots. Grandis really is the last piece. Oh no, Sky Gary would be the last piece, wouldn't he?
Old Sky Gary.
Yeah. I mean, you know, a lot of the Titan classes have like little deluxe class partners. Like, I'm honestly surprised they didn't do a weaponizer drill bit for Cybertron Metroplex. Really surprised.
So, what would work as like a synonym for Sky Gary that you could use as a third party name, like Void Bob or something?
Honestly,
Void Bob,
like
Air Snail.
Air Snail.
You fucking hit it in one.
Yeah. I was
Explosion Jerry.
I was thinking
Aerosol Larry.
Firmament Garrison. So.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Firmament Garrison.
But
Ordnance Obama.
That's.
I don't know how I feel about a Star Convoy. I think I mean, I would probably get it, but it would be one of those ones where I'd wait for it to drop in price.
Star Convoy, if it's a Titan, does that mean that he would be like he would be big enough that they could pull off a respectable base mode?
I don't know, because they're already doing they're already doing the thing with like Omega Prime, right? From Hasbro's, like HasLab. The HasLab thing is already doing a 2-pack. So I assume if you do a Titan, they're saying, hey, your Titan is actually 2 figures this time. Or, you know, it's more like Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave was the prototype because he's like 3 figures, you know? Not necessarily one big Mamma Jamma, but maybe he's 2 Mamma Jammas.
It's a hefty set.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the guy underneath him, the Logos Prime guy, saying, "My God, a Transformers Cross Disney Titan class." The only other thing that fits into my head with, you know, the Wish Upon a Star, the Disney song, and it, you know, Star being related, is maybe a Transformers Cross Star Wars Star Destroyer Titan. Would be interesting.
See,
but I do like this idea of Star Convoy better.
Well, the weird thing that came to mind is massive, I'm gonna fuck up the whole planet fighting me, Starscream. Like when he became King Starscream and he grew to like almost Titan size.
That'd be an idea.
Primus. And I was like, you know what? Starscream does sell, but do we need a Titan size?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Underbase Starscream.
Yeah. Finally be a way to get underbase.
Let me just go through here, see what people were saying.
Pull up the fucking Earthrise mold by 300%.
We heard you didn't get enough of it. Starscream and Thundercracker Skywarp over there.
Reissue Star Saber, but as a Titan, and he comes with everything.
I assume they want to.
He comes with everything but the little guys. That way they lose their $10, and now he's even 200. Because Victory Leo wasn't an add-on, right?
No. Good question. No, right? No.
It is a wish that a lot of people have.
Was Victory Leo an add-on? Shit.
Right. A lot of people are going like animated Omega Supreme as a starship.
And people wish for it a lot.
Yeah. I mean, animated Omega
Can
Supreme.
I get my lug nut first?
Yeah, they lug in my nuts over here.
Hey, I got another idea.
I said lug nut, not nuts a lug.
What if he's just drunk and messing with us?
I'm sorry, one more time, Wolf?
Said, I got another idea. What if he was just drunk and messing with us, and it really has nothing to do with it?
Yeah, what if he's just saying, yeah, they're going to show off the Titan soon?
Yeah. What if he was just pulling the Disney song out of his ass? He could have just done the Nickelodeon theme song from the 90s.
So, I just left the second Toys R Us.
Oh my God, Thomas.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Took the biggest shit in their hallways.
Yeah.
They'll never guess it was me.
I found another thing.
What'd you find?
Swoop.
Oh, yeah.
Swoop. Swoop. Yep. I got Swoop now, so I completed the Dinobots.
Jesus Christ, Thomas, you are on a
Cool.
spending
I haven't
spree.
started on them.
I still need.
Yep, I'm just absolutely assaulting my bank account right now.
You are making Colson in the chat cry. I hope you're happy. He can't get half the shit you can, but you're like, look at me, I'm on a fucking tear. I'm gonna buy up all the shit.
Yeah, Hasbro Nordic apparently sucks. And they're like massively overcharging for like deluxes.
Oh, the best part was when Holson years ago mentioned you're able to find Transformers in the hardware store for $60.
$60, like for a deluxe.
Yeah.
And that's converted from Krona.
Rona, yeah.
Yeah.
Going over to the chat, Dwayne Marsh says there's a bad storm going on. It might be causing the sound to be bad. Tef goes, nah, he was replaced by a pretender bot, just having the problem with the voice modulator. Holson85 says the Evil Within was pretty damn good. A lot of creative ideas. But Tef comes back with, I hated Evil Within. It's all non-related horror levels back to back, but it made sense because it's all a dream. Fuck that. Tef also says, okay, that Exterminate was awesome. You need to make personalized messages like that now. Heck a presenter intro to the podcast. Crossbones Koopa, I'm saying Lost Lightship is the next Titan. Dwayne March says, how big would the Starscream from either the comic book or the Energon, where he gets really big? Honestly, he'd be like Unicron sized, I guess, because I mean he was as big as Primus and shit. Tef says Star Convoy as a Titan would be the triple combination Battlestar Attack, which is made up of Star Convoy, Sky Gary, and Grandis. And he also says,
yep,
swoop, there it is. You know what? I kind of want Grandis to be his own Titan class, but I think if you're doing all three of them, I would probably pay an extra $100 to get a Titan class Grandis, along with a regular Star Convoy like Leader class and a Voyager Sky Gary.
Dude,
could you imagine combining up? A Titan class Star Convoy Grandis and Sky Gary all together?
It'd be fucking beautiful, is what it is.
Well, I am scared to death of that because like the fucking absolute hood ornament Star Convoy has on his chest.
Yeah,
that thing is. It's like, what do you do with this when you are not in robot mode?
Well, really, the only Star Convoy we've had recently was the Power of the Prime Star Convoy, which was. Yeah. I'm going to be honest, it was nice to get, but it was barely Star Convoy.
Yeah.
Also unobtainable.
I mean, it was kind of like, I mean, I didn't buy it because it just seemed a little phoned in.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that it existed.
The one guy whose 3D products I buy a lot of, Mav over on Twitter. He's on Cults 3D. He just made a Star Convoy kit that does its best to fix a lot of the problems. So here you go. There's his Star Convoy kit.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's able to make it so that it's kind of, and he even has like a roller for this. Yeah. So the back tired tank treads become your little roller bot.
Oh, I mean that's kind of exactly the way that the original toy works.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it works. I mean the back treads when he's in his tank mode, or sorry, when he's in his base mode, detach and turn into the drone. Yeah. And flip over and turn into a conveyor belt for some reason.
Oh man, if it could also combine with Sky Bomber at the same time.
Oh
or
yeah.
The guy armor. Oh dude.
Let's see. Here's some of the arm covers. So let's see here.
If there really is a Titan class Star Convoy, if there really is one, and he gets his base mode, are they still going to do his base mode the same way as the original, where it's like his upper torso is just kind of hanging out?
Come, children, play on my legs.
God willing.
I have flayed them open for you.
I think it'd be neat if they kind of did take from the Power of the Primes toy and makes the Optimus like able to come off the trailer or something. So like you could have him sit there on top of the thing and look kind of silly, but also like have him as his own toy and everything. I don't know how exactly they would do that. I would like to see them add the little Micromaster Rodimus. That'd be neat, just because that was a part of the original thing.
I think
I liked Micromasters. I might be the only one.
No. I love Micromasters. I love them. NYCC 2024. That's coming up in October, isn't it? October 17th.
Oh, 20th. No, you're right. October 20th, I think. Something like that.
17th through the 20th.
17, 18, 19.
So I imagine we'll hear more about that then.
Yeah, I didn't catch anything after I said that.
Huh.
There was a I just got Robo Voice.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Robo Voice.
Exterminate.
Exterminate.
If you followed the Good Morning Cybertron Twitter or Facebook, you were amongst the first people in the world to find out about this Transformers Monster Hunter, the Oleus Prime.
Oh yeah, this thing.
Yeah. God damn, they're using that Air Razor mold to death.
Now,
is that the Air Razor mold?
It's the Air Razor mold.
I can see it. You know what? Yeah. It's fucking good, though.
It's fucking good.
It's kind of funny because I've been thinking about getting into Monster Hunter, so this is like a weird subtle like hint from the universe. Hey, you might want to actually get into Monster Hunter because now your favorite Transformers are turning into dragons.
The only way I'm getting into Monster Hunter is if they transform, so it's probably going to be this one and done.
Yeah, about to say we don't know when that is or isn't happening.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
When I saw this, when I first saw this, it immediately made me think of Beast Wars for some reason.
He does look a bit asymmetrical like the Beast Wars toys, yeah.
That is nice.
Well, remember like the late Beast Wars stuff, like the mutants? I was looking at that mode that it's in. It's like, that looks familiar.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Beast Wars Convo Bet.
A little.
Well, I could see them doing that now. We do need another one. I don't think we've got one since Titans.
This is interesting. I wonder if this is going to be one of those things that BBTS is doing for their specifically 25th anniversary sale. Did you see that, Scott?
I did not.
They got some apparently exclusive Transformers shiznittle on their listings for 25 days of reveals, and some of them seems to be Transformers stuff.
I kind of broke my rule earlier today. I ordered the YOLO Park cogless Transformers, like the cogless Megatron and Optimus and Alita and B. So
after watching the movie,
yeah, it was like one of those situations where I have a rule that I don't really buy Transformers that don't transform, right?
But
although these ones canonically don't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can understand the dulcet tones of Keegan-Michael Key, the smooth silkiness of Scarlett Johansson, the absolute fucking man package on Chris Hemsworth. Got to get that shit.
The Keegan-Michael Key, God bless him, he fucking nailed it as B. Like there have been certain voice actors that have just grabbed the character and went, my voice is what you are going to hear. Like whenever Jeffrey Combs was Ratchet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? Jeffrey Combs. Now every time I look at Ratchet, I hear Jeffrey Combs' voice, right? Jeffrey Combs as Ratchet was perfect. Whenever I think of fucking Ultra Magnus, Michael Ironsides, right? And I'm not shitting on Robert Stack. Robert Stack was great. But I'm sorry, that voice fits with Ultra Magnus.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh, it does.
You put some goddamn respect on the name of Bill Fagerbach.
I never said anything about Bulkhead.
Bill Fagerbach.
Bill Fagerbach. But Michael Key, and I
yeah.
love me some Dan Gilvezan. But Keegan Michael Key really hit that youthful, playful warrior type. He was perfect. He was absolutely perfect.
You've seen some of the mock fight shit he used to do on Key and Peele on Comedy Central?
I fucking loved it. Like, whenever he come, I will break his spirit, and then he will truly know God. God's lessons are beautiful. God's lessons are beautiful.
My lessons are beautiful.
Did they get an actual crazy man to fight me? That's not fair to him or me.
Hi, Chase.
Holy shit! Do we think we have enough people on this episode now?
Fuck no.
Well, you were talking about God's lessons, so you summoned me immediately.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That is my fault, isn't it? How you doing, you squirrely son of a bitch?
With a gun?
Oh, man. I'm ready to see the movie Friday.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet either. Okay.
No, it came out when I was in between paychecks, and I was like, yeah, it's probably not a good idea to go out to the movies.
Now, you are a Walmart fanboy. Did you catch the Walmart stream for Transformers the other day?
No, I didn't even know that existed.
Really? I will send you a link. And I was telling these guys, my favorite part was the part where the female host, who is very attractive, the female host decided that she would announce that she illegally downloaded Transformers 1 and watched it on her iPad.
That's great. They announced that on a live stream. That's wild.
I don't think she meant to, but she did.
I illegally downloaded it, but I also paid for it.
No,
so.
she was like, oh, the movie was great. I was watching it in my kitchen on my iPad. Don't say that, Jill. Don't say that. You're not supposed to be able to do that yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and I say let her go. Fuck it. Who here hasn't downloaded a movie? I know I have.
She was promoting stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Here's what you
Violence.
do. I went on PrimeWire and I used Download Helper. Jill, shut up.
Like, have you heard of this thing called Pirate Bay from Norway? It's fucking amazing. You guys need to get in on this.
What's a two-rate?
You guys ever heard of this thing called stealing?
Great.
Greetings, my
pretty
fellow
great.
kids.
It's even better to do it from large corporations.
Like the one I'm working for right now.
Exactly.
What are they going to do? Complain?
It's a victimless
They
crime.
have insurance on the items anyway. Who gives a fuck?
Lipstick, it goes perfectly in the woman's wallet.
They will never know I clogged their toilets.
One of those down-home spun sayings that I heard recently that's pretty funny is some people need to use glue sticks instead of chapsticks.
I like to be unreasonable. I'll go into the men's bathroom at Walmart and just pull down the toilet paper, and while it's still attached to the roll, I like to put it right in the toilet and just hit flush. Watch that son of a fucking go down.
Fuck you people in particular.
You, sir, have more in common with Rorschach from Watchmen, who say some men need to watch the world burn.
I was just going to say that.
Be unfucking reasonable.
Some people just want to flush the toilet.
Dude, it's fun. It's like watching a black hole spaghettify somebody.
I'm surprised your Walmart's toilet paper is strong enough to do that.
Yeah.
Ours, they would rip immediately because it's like 2-ply.
John Wayne. Well, see, they have the two rolls side by side, so you have to kind of like do a braiding thing and feed it in.
Both rolls.
You ever
corporations
just
with this
want to
one
bust it
simple
open
trick.
and just get the whole roll in there? Don't even worry about the middleman of spaghettifying it. Just the whole fucking roll.
Just going back
You're
5
too
times
late,
to the
Mr.
Walmart.
Krabs.
Every time you go to the Walmart, you need paper in stall 3. You've told us
Sir, we
that
told you
5
to come
times.
back.
I'm gonna try to do 5 more. It's
You're too late, Krabs. We already clogged all the toilets.
it makes me feel better
Just the
without
whole
actually
damn
changing history in any meaningful way.
The revolution starts now.
I have no idea how we got here.
Oh man.
Nope.
Going over to the chat. Let's see here. Dwayne Marsh says, I have the sleeper cab. It makes the Power of the Prime and Nemesis Prime so much better. Tef says, cherry bombs in the toilet. Everybody's done this, right? No comment. No comment.
Put an M80 in there.
Sodium cubes in a gel capsule from chemistry class. Action Master Pancake says, howdy gang, not a cherry bomb, but saw somebody do it with a bottle rocket. And Holson 85, Scott, I'm beginning to think you may not be a good role model.
What do you mean? He's the best.
Beginning? Transformers 1 promotional mailer. I'm very upset Hasbro didn't send me one of these. With, as
mailer.
Influential as we are in the Transformers
What
fandom.
bastards.
Yeah. Honestly, like, wouldn't it be something if, like, they started to realize, like, the adult community, Evan says fuck or goddamn one too many times on the thing and just becomes a fucking hero. Like he did to me.
Yes.
Fucking Decepticon Purple. I was listening to, I think it was Triple Takeover. It was like a 2.5 hour, like 2.5 hour podcast with Evan, and it was fantastic. Dude grew up in Ohio, and he dropped, I think he dropped a goddamn in there too, if I'm not mistaken. I think you're goddamn gaslighting me, I think it was.
Oh, this is like a fucking.
I'm sorry.
This is like a care package.
What
this
was
ain't
that,
no
Wolf?
fucking mailer.
I think that's the interview I was telling you about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. So yeah. I listened to that finally last week. You were right. Wolf. It was fantastic. It was really good. What were like your big takeaways from the Triple Takeover thing with Evan?
I don't remember because I saw it like 2 weeks ago.
Fair enough.
This is a fucking loot crate, dude. Holy shit! No wonder they didn't send anything. This is like $300 worth of swag.
I'm sorry, Wolf. One more time.
I just remember it was a really good interview.
Yeah, it was. Action Master Pancake over in the chat says the interview had so much behind the scenes. Go listen to it. Yeah, like the fact that, like Evan said, he was just like, they tend to move people off projects and like onto this and onto this and onto this and it was amazing. It was a very good podcast. Go listen to it. Wolf's completely right. Oh, Action Master Pancake said open mouth sound wave. All I'm saying. Yes. Evan revealed that the fourth comic pack was not supposed to be Flame and Zayron. It was supposed to be Purple Open Mouth Soundwave. But they said they're going to get that out there somehow, some way.
Well, I mean, of course.
Yeah. Tef says I'm upset too. Seems like every friggin' YouTube reviewer's got one, not me. Yeah, I was kind of upset. I didn't get one, but then again, like people, I know like people from Hasbro listen to the show because I get messages.
Oh no!
I get messages that people from
Keep your
Hasbro
name
listen
out
to
of
the
our
show.
mouth.
Well,
Ass.
I'm not going to say anything any more than that. I know there's at least 3 people that used to work or are currently working for Hasbro that listen to the show. So that's all I'm saying. Is it anybody high
Hello,
up?
people.
No, it is not. It's not. Who just said hello, people? Is there somebody new in here?
That was me. I was saying that to them if they're watching.
Oh, okay. And all of them.
We know what you did.
And that's just the ones I know about. So probably a lot more people. Hasbro will never have a song. I'm telling you that. I named a knockoff toy, which they're not fond of knockoffs. I named a knockoff toy Holocaust. And then said that the jetpack became the gas chamber. And then I accused Xavier of being a Holocaust denier.
That sounds about right.
I've released a song that I wrote about Skywarp having tits. So, no, they are not going to have me on the show. They're not going to have any of us on the show. We are enemy number one. But some of there is a third column in there. Well, I guess a fifth column. There's a fifth column in there that kind of likes us. So
I weaseled my way into this show. I'll weasel my way into Hasbro.
It's true. I mean, if Kyle can get on, and his full name is Kyle Rittenhouse Lewis, then we could get anybody.
Don't compare me to that fuck ever.
I will say this: if you have me on, like you have Thu or Dan Larson on, you can't. At that point, you can't trust anything that I say. You know, because it's like you could put a piece of shit in front of me, slap a Hasbro logo on it, sprinkle some glitter, and like, oh, it's fantastic. It smells great. The color scheme on this is so interesting. This is fantastic.
And the taste.
Guys, Shitatron will be coming up for pre-sale on Hasbro Pulse at 2 p.m. for regulars.
It turns into an entire coil.
1 p.m. for members. And now you can do this, or you can have the custom class Shitatron, which is just a McDonald's number 5 meal with an Autobot logo on it. Results will show up in about 14 to 24 hours. And, you know, you can't trust. Once they start giving you free shit and having you on the streams, they can't trust you. So we're going to have, if you ever hear me on the stream going like, oh, this is just, we need to come up with a word that I wouldn't accidentally say. This figures the bee's knees.
This figure's stupendous.
Stupendous. If you hear me go that, oh, God.
I've never heard you say stupendous in all my years.
This Shitatron is a stupendous figure, and everyone needs to pre-order this. This is going to do nothing but accentuate your collection. Let's face it, you're not a real Transformers fan unless you have Shitatron. And you know what? It's always great to buy 3 or 4 of them to customize. Absolutely stupendous.
Oh, awesome.
That codeine's really hitting fucking strong. Let me tell you.
You're not a real Transformers unless you have Shitatron.
But they got this box. And
did you get the special edition with the nuggets?
Yeah, the corn. The corn.
God.
The corn remold. Yeah, it's great. I gotta tell you what, the stuff inside the box was really cool. I get that. The figures were great. We finally got to see the Studio Series Megatron. It's in hand. Looks fantastic. I'm upset because no reviewer is showing me what the fucking bottom of the box looks like.
Oh, yeah, no, but you know what's really fucking crazy is I'm looking at all this shit. It's for the movie, right?
Yeah.
It's promoting the movie.
Yeah.
There's no popcorn bucket in there.
That's a good
That's a good point.
That's a very good
point.
point.
That is actually a good point.
How am I supposed to watch this movie without my bucket?
By the way, I just ordered the popcorn bucket off of eBay. Amazing.
I got to show you guys this. Yeji. Somebody over on Yeji made a series of Transformers popcorn buckets to print out. Well, you can do Bumblebee. You can do, let's see here. God damn, there was more than that. Has there been that much stuff?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, there it is. Bumblebee popcorn bucket, Transformers Elite 1 popcorn bucket, Optimus Prime, and Megatron. So let's take a look at the brain of $25 for the files to make an Alita popcorn bucket. No.
This crate is the best part because all these toys that come with the mailer are just okay, because some of this stuff is like the flip changers and some of it's like those box and robot stuff. And I honestly just think that the steam trunk cardboard lugger is the best thing about it.
You're
Can
right.
I just get that?
You're right. Well, I'll be honest. The reason why I want to see the bottom of this box is because I kind of want to 3D print up like this box and like so that you can like print it out and keep like weapons and shit in it.
Yeah, this is. I mean, the size alone to fit all the
Finally,
stuff.
someone to put my Glock.
Yeah. What? Anyway.
Oh no.
The lever nut?
Kyle, I think you mean your ion rifle.
That's where we pack in the fusion cannon, guys. Definitely a fusion cannon. Definitely fires fusion.
No, you didn't hear me. I didn't say that one word you said. It was very close, though.
Yeah.
Well, you put all the weaponizers there. How about that?
There it is.
That works too. But man,
My midget
the
collection
boxes.
doesn't have-
Seeing
them all
as how
apart.
I have not seen the movie yet, Scott, just give me a light spoiler. Is there a prop in the movie that looks like said box here?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
I
So
think
this
so.
is just a wholly original design with Transformers 1 slapped on the front.
I think so. Like I said, I think this design actually kind of features. I'll have to watch the movie again. I just
This
have.
is the crates
I
that
haven't
they
had
load
time.
onto the train.
Right.
Yeah, when you open the box, it has like the little energon inside, and that's like a thing you move out of the way to get to the juicy stuff inside.
That's where the Jews hide.
That's what the
Don't
Say,
tell
this is
Hitler.
the box where the Jews hide.
You know what this
Oh, no.
box reminds me of?
Put it
Jews? Not Jews. They were, you remember like the Netflix War for Cybertron collection?
Oh,
where like
yeah.
the leader classes were like in the ammo boxes that were like the mystery pack, even though we knew exactly what fucking figures were in there.
Yeah.
Right, the Netflix.
It reminds
the
me of
Netflix
those.
stuff.
Yeah, it reminds me of those.
Oh my god, that was so weird. The first one that they came out with had some sort of like fucking
Play-Doh.
chocolate goo center that hid the energon cubes in.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck? I just remember that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And I remember watching the Netflix thing going, where does goo feature in any of this?
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Nowhere, because Rooster Teeth was going downhill.
Also, what, like, Megatron from that set had some kind of weird ammo belt around him? For
Oh, that's right.
what?
Thomas is here too.
It was the Matrix.
It was when he had the Matrix.
Yeah.
strapped to him in the show in Kingdom.
I would have loved
Yeah.
the running gag that we always talked about when Netflix was running that trilogy. If they just did a special edition mystery figure of Ultra Magnus in a tarp and go, who is this? Who could this possibly be?
Well, see, they did Magnus. They just didn't include the fucking tarp.
Yeah.
No, they did.
He had the
No,
tarp.
he didn't have that.
I swear to God, he has the tarp.
He doesn't have the tarp. He
Check.
he
You gotta
had
follow him, do it.
the Play-Doh.
You can mold
He
the
had the
Play-Doh to be the
Play-Doh.
tarp.
You could, maybe, I guess. I don't know.
Or you can mold.
It's like hard.
Fucking hell.
Forward.
Dwayne Marsh.
Fucking updates they make right.
Dwayne Marsh says, I just recently seen Holocaust. Yes, Holocaust. I've seen that that figure over on Amazon for $50.
What is it actually called? I keep forgetting its real
Little
name.
Sam. I think it's Little Sam's Actress Mirror Warrior or something like that. What do they fucking call it? On
Absolutely perfect.
Let's see here. Can I see my history? Pick up where you left off. Okay, no.
It's going to be a weird assemblage of words.
Your name to remember.
Yeah.
It's going to be a weird assemblage of words that don't actually go together.
Yeah, it's like AI speak.
Pick up where you left off on the Holocaust.
Well, it's like
gun.
Inspection is on.
Well, it's like it's like when you go to the TNT market, which is like a supermarket, but it's a Chinese supermarket here in Canada, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy some, iced oolong tea, and like it's called Yes Tea, and then it says on the box, for a better tomorrow, yes.
Man, I'm looking through my browsing history on Amazon, taking a real risk here. I don't want to accidentally show some fucking 8-foot-long double dildos.
I love when like third-party Chinese knockoffs of Transformers come out and they just give them the most asinine English combination of letters, thinking that's what sounds like a Transformer.
No,
Priest with revolver action.
Deformation robot, Red Warrior King.
There it is. 23-inch deformation oversized robots toy with light-sounding cool spray manual transforming action figure toys. Switch between two colors freely. Model robot toys for 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old
That's
kids.
him.
Boys. Yeah, that's Holocaust right there. $53 gets you Holocaust.
That sounds about right.
My favorite
All
English
what you just said sounds very accurate.
My favorite English translation was the instructions on the back of the knockoff that Thew was reading out. Remember?
Oh yes.
It's like collapse the
Movability
leg.
share conform 90.
Yeah, yes, it collapsing its leg into itself. Right brachium deform.
Dude, right there. Right there's the most important function. Right there.
I want to know.
Crotch steam.
Glowing red chest in the steam.
I want to know if because
Mustafa
you are a
was
genius
cooking
level
a
intellect,
pie.
right? Like you are a 10th level intelligence
good.
being here. Can you
The
think of an
ball sack air
acronym
conditioner.
for this toy that spells out Holocaust?
I can't. No. I'm gotta ask AI for that shit, man. Oh.
Oh
Move
no.
Volodymyr Zelensky automatic load over something and then cost.
God damn. Look at that. Dewanis and Wolf look like the Doctor. It's Wait, was that a sonic screwdriver or just a pen? That was a sonic screwdriver.
Just a pen.
Oh.
No, wait.
That's right. Ariana was wearing her Dalek shirt whenever we went out to eat today. And then we ran into that nice lady whose friend I bought a bag of Doritos for at Dollar General. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Dewanis and Wolf, while we got you here, do you have a Looky What I Found?
I don't.
And that's okay. We're still friends.
Fans to recognize me as a person.
What?
She's not a person.
It won't let me be a person.
What won't let you be a person? Dewanis, real quick, what won't let you be a person?
OnlyFans won't let me be a person.
OnlyFans won't. Have you tried taking off the ears? Maybe it's
Yes.
confusing you.
Have you tried putting on more ears?
If you want, I'll let you have access to my OnlyFans.
Oh no.
Working with customer support right now.
That's a
isn't the bitch that runs OnlyFans some sort of right-wing MAGA extremist? Are you sure you want to be on that site?
I don't give a fuck. They're all wrong. Who cares?
Banned my
Everybody's wrong.
I'm sorry, Dewanis, one more time.
It's one of the few sites that hasn't permanently banned my IP address.
Wow. Wow.
For cat ears?
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Newton, did you hear that?
No cat ears.
Like have wings.
Dewanis has just been horrible on the internet.
I got banned on Omegle back when it's still up. I got a lifetime ban for that.
I thought you looked familiar.
Did you sacrifice the chicken?
Too many dildos.
Were you showing them how to make? Were you showing people how to make napalm by cooking gasoline? Was that you?
No, I had too many dildos in the background, and I had a gun in my mouth at one point. It wasn't a done, but it was apparently the dream.
You know what?
I-
All of that was my second guess.
Oh, I'm so glad I took that. I'm so glad I took that codeine.
Yo, can I
All
have
this
some?
shit's hitting harder for
I
me.
think I need some too.
Great. I had too many dildos and a gun in my mouth. Well, there's the problem. You need to switch that shit around. Gun on the shelf, dildo in the mouth. They'll let you back in OnlyFans. What's that?
But chasers were perfectly fine on there.
Yeah.
But those were too much.
That was, I think so. Maybe if the gun had a
Also,
dildo on the end of it, it would.
Also, she was showing an illegally downloaded movie in the background.
A gun that shoots dildos.
Oh, most interesting suicide ever.
Yeah, Beast Wars 2 Galvatron had an Earth mode.
Oh man,
that's what it would be.
Yeah, dildo gun.
Codeine helps the chaos go down.
It really does. Xavier,
The cock cannon.
do you have a looky what I found?
We do. There was a gentleman from Argentina who made the most interesting sculpture art that transforms.
Okay, I will share the screen. Go ahead and send it on over.
I will Fosse book this right now.
Okay. Let's see here.
So you are aware, it's not like intricate transformation. These are one-step changer levels, but they're incredible nonetheless.
Let's see here.
Is that just the tiny
Oh.
little tiny that's to go nuts and viral?
No, that is clever.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Ain't that something?
What's
Oh
up?
my god, the bug. Oh, that's cool.
So that,
I like the dog. And the snail. Oh, I like the snail.
oh, there you go. That's really cool.
Wow. Oh. My car is not making too much noise, is it?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Thank you.
Like the shark, too.
That is beautiful. Thank you, Xavier.
Yeah, ain't that something?
That is very, very nice. Thomas, buddy, do you have a looky what I found?
I do not. I cannot do anything while I am driving.
That's okay. How about you, Chase?
Man. I got nothing.
Kyle, Seth, how about you guys?
I have something actually. Kyle doesn't. It's a YouTube channel that I found where this guy makes Lego Transformers. Give me a
yes.
second, let me find it.
Do me a favor.
I've seen things like that.
Post that over on the Good Morning Cybertron Facebook page. I don't want to hit too many YouTube videos because we have been dinged with copyright infringement and stuff. No, it's yeah.
Student Scissors is the name of the channel. I'll have him post that to Facebook.
Beautiful. Apparently, we can show someone with giant inflatable tits cosplaying as your forger in the Thorn Princess outfit, but another like 15 seconds of another person's YouTube video is right the fuck out.
I don't know.
Or forgery, like anime character.
But I gotta show.
Don't dispute it. They'll never talk to you.
I gotta show you my looky that I found. I talked about this earlier. This is two Dragon Ball Z characters. Let's fight somewhere empty, and they're in a theater showing Transformers
Ain't no way.
1.
That's a bad one, but a goodie.
I can laugh at my own pain. Oh my!
Do you remember how Dr. Giro fixed that?
I don't.
Yeah, he made a hot android.
Well, nah, he's like we should go somewhere we should go where there's no people, so that we don't hurt anyone. And then Dr. Giro, as an android, he was like, "Oh, I can fix that," and he just lasers everybody in the area.
Oh, you mean actually within the show?
Yes,
Yeah, Dr. Giro he knew no chill, man.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I can fix that. There, no more casualties because everyone's dead.
No, he fucking did the Homelander, like literally 20, 30 years before Anthony Starr ever did. He's like, fucking, you want somewhere empty? You want a parking lot? Here you go, bitch. Lasers the whole goddamn town.
Yeah, he didn't blow it up. He used his eye lasers and sniped every single person.
Oh,
if there was a building in the way, so be it.
Kyle
He also had his arm up in Yamcha.
Kyle, do you have any reinforcements this week?
Me?
Who?
Kyle.
Yeah.
No.
No. Damn. Dewanis? Wolf, any reinforcements this week?
Oh, I got nothing.
Oh man.
You can fix that yourself stuff.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's gonna be $140 because Hello Kitty and Miniverse finally hit U.S. soil.
Yeah.
Just like the atomic bomb they wanted to drop on us back in the 40s. But we got to him first. Xavier, buddy, any reinforcements this week?
I do. In order of acquirement, first one being Star Raiders Cannonball.
Oh,
so that was
nice.
Oh, nice.
He's cool.
You know?
Second one being Core Class Galvatron. He was cool. Third being the most badass one yet, Comic Book Straxus.
I'm so glad that made it to you, dude. I saw that was delivered in my email today. What do you think of that boy?
Oh, fuck yeah. It makes me want all the comic book stuff now. I was like, God, look at this thing.
I know.
Like,
Flame and Zeron are sold out, and I'm very angry.
I'm getting my Flame and Zeron tomorrow.
Dude, the whole thing about, like, the Pantone sticker idea that they did years ago during the pandemic, where it's just like, you can get some of these characters that have cel-shaded looks. And I was like, I mean, it looks all right. It's just... it's another reason to sell another deco to us. But then it's like years and years later they do the comic accurate color schemes, and it's like, nope, whole new ball game, baby. We're playing. We went from playing with fire to atomic energy. This is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, let me tell you something. This is my Straxus here, right? I got this bad boy on Tuesday. I like the fact that they made the domino mask that he's wearing. They made it like a different shade of metallic blue. Like, it catches the light. It's perfect. That little Decepticon symbol kind of hidden right up there. It feels like the Galvatron mold was supposed to be this, and the Galvatron's the retool. This is just...
Jesus.
It's absolutely beautiful. I also got... I also got Galvatron.
Oh, there you
go. You got him too.
Speaking of Galvatron.
Yeah. Got Galvatron. I just accidentally got this guy. I didn't mean to purchase him, but I saw him so cheap that I had to pick him up. I got Squeeze Play.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was a thing where I saw somebody selling it for $25 shipped. And I went, that's cheaper than a deluxe is now. And I just went, yeah. And I just got him today. I haven't had a lot of time to mess around with him. And I got this finished.
The
Custom
really
Big Red.
Yeah.
So I 3D printed.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah. 3D printed a hound head form that comes in 3 different pieces, so you can paint the eyes blue, the face gray, the head red. There's good range of motion. I had to do some tweaking, some articulation to it, in Tinkercad. And in the comic book, that single panel, there you can see like these 2 missiles on his back. And I looked at this Optimus and went, oh, there's 2 5mm ports on his back. So I whipped up these missiles to plug into his back. Now the head I got from Toymaker 3D, so I can't put that up, but you can download that and scale that up yourself. The missiles are on Thingiverse. I put the missiles up. The missiles are free. You can download them anytime you want. And they're up on the Doll Surprise Toys Thingiverse page. So they're there waiting for you. They turned out really, really well. I'm happy with that complete.
Good old dull surprise.
I fucking
Dull
dull surprise
surprise.
toys. It started off
Glad
as a
we
joke,
got that trademark.
became a reality.
I know. And then Holson even made the logo. Thanks, Holson.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Dwayne March says, I'm going to work on fillers for the Big Red. Dwayne, thank you so much. That frees me up. I was actually going to work on some fillers too, but if you're going to work on the fillers, I would love to purchase those off of you if you put them up on Cults, because believe me, I was going to make fillers for them, but I can use that time. Now that I know you're doing it, I can use that time to finish up the Warren playset that I'm working on. Dwayne also says I wouldn't be able to show my recent views. There's all sorts of different things to look at. Tef says the bottom of the box is just a thank you message. Thank you for not participating in Blunghole's podcast. And I won an Elite Up 1 popcorn bucket with an open mouth for butter insertion. Holson85 says Blung Holocaust. And Gobot Tux's head is perfect for a popcorn bucket. Let's see. Tef says Hasbro training seminar on day 1. Listen to this podcast. These are gatherings of Transformers podcast terrorists. Remember the names, steer clear of them, and don't get involved. Thomas, buddy, do you have any reinforcements this week?
I have 4 things.
Yes.
I got Straxus, which I haven't opened yet. And I found Sandstorm the other day, which I haven't opened. And today I found the Omega Sentinel and Swoop.
Yes,
Studio Series.
we know about those last two.
Those last 2.
Man, here's the thing. Yeah. You have 4 amazing figures. You really do.
Yep.
That's great, man. That's great. Chase, buddy, how about you? Any reinforcements?
Oh man,
buckle in.
So I got buckle in. Yeah, I got the whole Star Raiders line. Sans Lockdown because I got him back in July. Studio Steeljaw.
Yeah.
He's a fun little figure. He's fun.
How did you find him?
Amazon.
He's so
they got
small.
him in. Yeah. Let's see what else. I got the Studio Series Optimus from Transformers 1.
Mm-hmm.
Leader Swoop. Let's see what else. You look. Sometimes I have to look at my fucking Amazon shit to see what I actually ordered because I can barely remember.
Motherfuckers are made of money.
I use Affirm. I'm still paying these bitches off.
I technically don't own these. It's
the credit card company does.
Yeah.
They own you at this.
I'm sorry, what's that, Wolf?
They own you at this point.
Yeah.
Honestly. I think. Well, no. Yeah, Studio Series Springer and like the Studio Series Bumblebee.
Right on.
Yep.
Dwayne Marsh says he got the cannonball. I like where his extras go. Where do his extras go? I don't have that cannonball.
They hide in his legs.
Yep.
You know, like those hollow ports down there. That's perfect.
God damn it!
On
That's
the skid
clever
roll?
enough. I'm gonna have to buy that now. You sons of bitches.
It's really smart. I was curious, like when I was messing with them, because I hadn't looked at the instructions, because I never do.
Damn it!
Trying to figure shit out, and I was like, "Where do I put these?" And I look at the instructions, and it just shows the diagram of like sliding it into like the cavity. I was like, "What the fuck? That works?"
I thought I was away from Cannonball. It's like I got the Cybertron Cannonball. It's so much, and now you're telling me his tools fit in his leg hollows. You sons of bitches.
That's like
Fuck
the
yeah.
2003 Red Alert that did that shit. You remember the one they used to make Beast Wars Darkseid Megatron?
Yes.
He had the same gimmick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're definitely going to make a Cybertron Red Alert from this.
Oh,
Can't wait for him.
Xavier, Crossbones Koopa wants to know if you got Cosmos yet.
He will be on the way. I have no idea what is on my list right now because I know all this shit coming out at the same time is like conflicting with like bills to pay because I want to get like Steeljaw. I'm pretty sure I ordered Flame from Hasbro. Like I gotta double check that. Cosmos Scott had to pick up for me, and I think there's like a few random figs that I'm missing that I'm not sure I got a pre-order in for yet.
I'm just looking to see if there's any more news. I don't see anything. I think we are
nudes.
Clear. What?
Where?
Okay, I'll send you my nudes. I'm sorry. What was that, Wolf?
You want me to send you nudes? I'll send you nudes.
Okay.
Please do. You're a sexy little dish.
Should I announce
I'm
the
so
new?
happy they're re-releasing these.
Should I announce the new album I'm working on?
Do it.
Yeah. So I've only got 2 songs written, and I'm working on editing them together. It's a lot of people said, "Oh, you're using AI," and yes, I am using AI, but I don't think people realize how much work I'm actually putting into it. I'm not putting in like a 200 character prompt. I'm fucking writing lyrics and tapping shit out on the on a keyboard and editing stuff together. Because
God forbid someone uses AI as a tool.
well, okay. So just as an example, there is a song that I'm working on right now. The entire album, it's essentially a whole Transformers themed album based on the views of 1970 street pimps.
What?
I've got about 4 songs written. I've got about 2 done, and I am working on this. But one of the songs, I put it all together. I uploaded the lyrics and everything, and then in like the middle of the song, whenever the AI spit it out, just as an example, it's like, okay, here are the lyrics, and it's just like, I think I want to put an organ solo here. So organ solo. And the guy goes, organ solo, please, to me. And okay, that doesn't make sense. And then it's obviously just like, it's not an organ solo. It's not an organ solo at all. And then you just hear the guy, he takes a drag off of the cigarette. This AI, there's no music, nothing. He takes a drag off of the cigarette and just starts doing like one verse I did of the song. And it's like, I've got to edit all that out. That's not the song.
Awesome.
Like,
pretty funny though.
I'm telling you, the AI actually goes, all right. Funky solo. Pleased to be. Transformers, situate. If I find a rare figure, I'll find a place for it to be. Seems funky to me. Yeah, all right.
Why are you changing a word of that?
What's that?
Bro's just talking.
Yeah, why are you changing a word of that?
Hold on here. I'll play it for you. I'm gonna play it for you. Hold on here.
No.
I'm gonna minimize this. I'm gonna do
I
the.
hope we can all hear it.
I'm gonna do the. Let's see here. I think this is it right here.
Nah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, you got it muted.
Everywhere. Transformers, young the king of the block. Roll with my bots non-stop, clock never top. You might have a slick ride, but can it transform? Rocket funky.
Okay, it's gonna come up here any second. And can you guys hear this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
To ride from. Hold up. Organ solo kicking, groove so tight, jazz bot style, hold the mic right. Pimp hat tilted, cane tap like feet. Organ solo in the air, funky beat to me. Hold up. Organ solo, kicking, groove so tight.
Hold on. You
Jazz
don't
bot
know.
style,
Hold on.
hold the mic right. Pimp hat tilted, cane tap
Hold
like
up,
feet.
organ
Solo in the air, funky beat to me.
I'm deceased from that.
So you understand, I can't release it like that.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
I don't think I
Who is
should.
that? No, who is that smooth? A long lost cousin to Han Solo. It's Organ Solo.
The fucking AI just took a break in the middle of it to smoke a cigarette and read over the lyrics.
And
it's
avant-garde as hell, dog. Release that shit. Release the Blunghole cut.
Release the
Have
Blunghole.
you tried to do instrumental versions of this one?
Okay, so here's the thing. These all start off as instrumentals, right? So I will tap out like a little drum beat on a program, right? And then like I'll kind of like take a sample of this, I'll take a sample of that, I'll write some lyrics out. And there's stuff that I've done for fun where it's just like I've gone to Suno and went, "Oh, okay, make this." And it never, if you just let it go wild on its own, it never spits out anything with decent lyrics. So you kind of have to pop in some idea at least of good lyrics and what have you. But yeah, I've got to edit that shit out. I can't have the dude taking a fucking smoke break in the middle of the song.
You fucking pussy. That was amazing art discovery there, and you're just like, no, I can't let this organically flow computer tell me how to smoke a cigarette while doing slam poetry. You goddamn communist.
See, okay, so Xavier's saying Tef is over here going like, keep it as an Easter egg or a skit in the middle of the album.
After all the songs are done, you just get that and the silence at the end.
I was
Organ solo.
Organ solo. Dingle, 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 dingle. You son of a bitch.
Guitar instead of a goddamn organ.
Yeah, I know you don't listen to a lot of Eminem, but he does weird shit like that all the time in the breakdowns of his albums.
Oh man, doing a guitar solo after a person says organ solo is kind of like anytime you watch the original Airplane movie, wherever you see the jet and you just hear a prop plane in the background instead of a jet noise. It's like that level of fucking with you.
I think that if you're gonna say organ solo, you should play a harmonica.
That's technically true then, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that would make it even better is if the AI voice said, "You like movies about gladiators, Timmy?"
Oh.
Starting to talk to the people on the other side. It's gone too far. Quickly, spill a bottle of water on it.
Scott's the one that fucks us all.
He started it.
He's the one that starts the sentient AI. It's already happened. It fucking decided.
Some guy trying to make Transformers.
Good news. Instead of trying to kill people, it goes organ solo.
Organ solo and drops a fucking nuke on Manhattan.
It's a solo, all right.
One person. Go ahead, Wolf.
And then it smokes a cigarette after.
Yeah. It's a solo. I left one person alive.
Tell the story.
Yeah, to warn all the other cockroaches. Oh shit! I think I need to end this. By God, if you're out there, check out Dewanis' channel, Strawberry Shockwave. Fantastic stuff. Ninja Bill, who was in the chat, has a fantastic channel as well. Tef, knocking out reviews in English and French. Look, whenever I said we should have gotten the box, I was fucking joking. But honestly, Tef out there, as far as I'm concerned, Tef should have gotten the fucking box. Because, I mean, he's a guy knocking out like 2 different reviews on the same toy. Just so that the French can enjoy Transformers as well.
Yeah.
Fucking ugly wretch. I don't know if I mentioned Ninja Bill, Koopa. Koopa's doing a channel as well, and Ultra Megatronus, which Ninja Bill's on occasionally. I want to throw a thank you out to Crossbones Koopa, Dwayne Marsh, Technical Jim, who was very quiet, but we love you. We love you, Technical Jim, Ninja Bill, Belucius, Tef, and everybody out there, Action Master Pancake. If I missed you, I'm very, very sorry. And gentlemen and lady, thank you for being here tonight. It's such a blast. I love hanging out with all you guys. I absolutely love it. I look forward to Wednesday every day of this week. It's like I just need to make it to Wednesday. And Wednesday's a busy day, but I love ending it with you guys. And thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, say good night.
Good night.
Organ Solo.
Organ Solo. Beat to
For the
me.
love of God, go watch Transformers 1.
Watch Transformers 1.
Could you
or
just
we
send
will annihilate you.
Hasbro money?
Yeah, or better yet,
they get plenty of it.
What are you going to do with that money, big man? What are you going to do with it? You ain't going to do nothing with it. We know you ain't. You're going to sit there and not do your dishes at home.
Wolf, you were saying.
What's he gonna do with the money? Buy more crack?
Yeah, dude.
No more. Go see Transformers 1.
Crack
Way
isn't
better than
better than crack.
Crack isn't that expensive. Go get a little bit of crack and then do it in the theater while watching Transformers 1.
Yeah.
And if
We
you're
should go
lucky,
God.
if you're lucky, you'll end up in one of those theaters where Professor Giro fights Goku, and he's like, "Whoa, 2 for 1, awesome!"
Right on. Organ Solo, beat to me. Ow.
No.